Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, Meiou and Taxes and Scandinavia. The date is 6th of October 1747 and I'm just enjoying myself, the relative peace of our times being comfortable. I'm sending massive amounts of ships out to do what they want, and I'm just mad at the bug in Hansa that's telling us that 82% of our trade power are being stolen by the pirates. No idea how that's even I have no idea. If I send the two dickers there, they just stand there and do nothing. So yeah, that's great. But we can now take the ideas. The standing army idea called Battlefield Commission. So let's get it and reap in the benefits. Battlefield commissions allow us to focus heavily on military advancements and thereby increase our army tradition. Army tradition from battles increased by 100%. In the meantime, I'm not doing much, really. I'm just watching these rebels be there. I'm just raking in the money, enjoying myself, and I'm just thinking of what we're gonna do. For a moment there, I actually thought that we might do the meritocracy, but when I look at these amounts and the fact that it's spreading quite fast, I don't think we're gonna save the money for that. So let's do a little round of investments and see what we could do about it. So the investment into our capital would be kind of interesting, but I'm not sure if it's something I want. Actually, it might be, because the urban gravity has actually been surpassed by the urban population. Can't you guys invest? Where's your money? Here. Local wealth 1695. Yeah, they're gonna build something soon on their own, I think. So let's leave them be. Same in Zealand. I think this one is doing good. Even though I'm pretty sure, well, the urban gravity is higher than the urban population, so that's good. Skåne would be a good investment. On the other hand, also, I think urban gravity is much higher than urban development. Bleking, urban gravity higher. Holland, one of the provinces that we have not much developed, and this one is a good guess. So let's put... what's the urban gravity now? Let's build a marketplace here. Rostock, my favorite new toy. We'll get a trade wharf, won't it? It has a pretty high autonomy for what's it worth. Yeah, very low urban population. Urban autonomy is dropping, and if we build the trade wharf, it's gonna drop even more. Lübeck finished its fort, so that's pretty good. Trava estuary, silk being produced, population way below urban gravity, but I'm still tempted to build a warehouse district here, but that would be so expensive. You know what, actually, let's build a cathedral here. That's not that expensive, that's gonna help greatly. Laland, one of the places, currently started producing metal work. 0 autonomy, which is great. What about the numbers? Urban gravity much higher than an actual limits, actual population, so that's pretty good. Here we have urban gravity much higher. Nordjutland. Same here. Östjutland. Same here. So none of these are. What about Fun? Jewelry. Urban gravity much higher than the production. We really don't have that many places to invest in. They're all so developed. What about here? Urban gravity not much higher than the urban population. So let's build a trade wharf in Småland. What about Bland? What about... oh, and before we go further, we need to send out our ships. So you protect trade in the North Sea. You will protect trade in North Baltic. You will protect trade in Rusland. We're gonna go to South Baltic. and you're gonna go to Canada. Next ship is going to Hudson. So what was I speaking about? Uppland, yes. That's one province that I mentioned would definitely deserve a development boost, yes. Urban population incredibly high compared to urban gravity. So what would be the best investment here? This would increase the urban gravity by 10 and give an extra 5% boost. You have urban gravity 25. You have 40. Now this would increase the production, wouldn't it? 691. Not a big boost to urban gravity, but a lot to production. And as we're producing paper here, this might be the bet. No, let's build a city hall. We really need to upgrade this. Dalarna is one of the provinces that I said I would like to develop, and I never really got around to it. There's insane amount of rural development here. These guys have great farming efficiency, they get rural infrastructure and a mine. So why the hell aren't we building anything here? Let's go with a communal hall here. Aarhus we upgraded recently. Still the urban population higher than urban development. So let's build a town hall here, and that's pretty much all of our money. Good, but a lot of things are being built now, a lot of development. We are no longer converting Savo due to having a policy of tolerance, which greatly reduces the hateful uprisings we've been facing. But yeah, it's happening. Oh, which reminds me, Lübeck. You have the fort. Don't really need the fort, but we're gonna upgrade this fort. Wait, are you upgrading it? Wait. Super communication, farming efficiency. I don't think you are. So that seems like a bug. Terrain. Okay, let's pay it off with our gold. I don't know what the problem is, but we want Lübeck to be protected. And how's the urban gravity now? 81,000, we have 66,000 people living there. Nice. So, yeah, one more thing that's worth mentioning is that my diplomats are now improving relations mostly with the outraged countries. And they are doing a good job at making them calmer, it seems. Wait, is there... Are they outraged anymore, or are they not? Okay, Brandenburg is still outraged. But you're working on neighboring countries like Waren, Stettin, Werler, Rupin. Oh, and you are also upgraded. Can't we upgrade the fort here using manpower? We can. Okay, let's do that. More forts for the masses. And you're also building a fort? No, you're not. But we'd like you to. And I can't. For some reason, some provinces don't allow it. Never mind. But the amount of forts that are down here are pretty good. Like Wismar now has a level 8. Stralsund has a level 8. Lüneburg has a level 6. Wagrien has a level 6. Level 4, Erstift has a level 4, and it's upgrading, so things are pretty good. And I hope that my diplomatic relations will get better. Can I see the opinion? Oh, there's a lot of people that really hates me. Mostly everyone. But some no longer do. And I'm happy about that. Actually, we're working on the neighboring countries. We're working on the own subject countries, so I'm gonna remove you because I'd like to check on on Commonwealth. I'm still planning the attack on them. They have a very favorable disadvantage in a military tech. So I'm thinking that might be a good choice. But whether or not to finish the standing army ideas and stuff like that is a question. I'd really like to. I'd also like to get the rifles, which would give me completely new units, which would, be very effective in a fight against Commonwealth. But waiting for it does not seem like a good choice. Speed it up a bit so that this guy comes home, and so that we can use it. Oh, we're still building more ships. How's the numbers looking now? 247, 256. Okay, and we can get 2 more land units. That's interesting. Can I get more cannons? Or more cavalry? Good harvest. Oh, you're good to me, game. You are good to me. So let's... 27. Let's actually... You know what? Let's build Swedish Karelians for you and Swedish Karelians for you. And I'm thinking about starting a 3rd army. The ideas that we have here will give me a 10% boost to the land force limit. So that could allow me to build a 3rd army, say in Stralsund or somewhere. But while we're at it, we wanted to invest more, didn't we? Example here. You have the Biofjorden. And your urban gravity is only slightly lower than what you have. Are you still producing mundane goods? It's really weird. So let's build your workshop anyway. And I might commission more ships. So what did we eat? Hudson, right? You can go to North Sea. A revolt! New Denmark peasants. They have no leader. Nor do we, however. How far are we? Okay, they're sieging a province with a fort, if I see this correctly. Yes. So we're gonna wait for this this colonization effort to end, and I'm gonna send these troops then to attack them. Hey, Orsendon, wow, the game is really generous. Oh, and our advisor has died. So do we have a good one? We do! Axel. Well, Axel, you're in. Wait, anyone else? No. Wait, that's not him. Here's Axel. Manpower recovery speed 10%. Extra bonus, that's pretty good. Anyone on 3rd level here? No. No, just very expensive advisors. Okay. That said, 998. Okay, I think that's our queue. So where do we invest that 500 gold? I know I said I wanted to build more ships. How are the next looking? Wow, really well. So let's build a couple more free-deckers. Those might be the choices for us. So you can build me a free-decker, you can build me a free-decker. Actually, you might build me 2, and you might build me 2 as well. And let's build a couple more frigates. You can build 2 frigates. Okay, now the game is claiming this will be over the limit. We'll see. The limit is very flexible in this. So have you managed to get here? You did. Do we have a general that can lead you? We do. And I can't really see any more provinces here. Okay, we might want to... Oh, it's too late for that. I wanted to increase the morale of the army. Let's hope the peasants won't be very well armed. Okay, we're hurting them significantly, but we're losing ourselves. I need to increase the army maintenance. Otherwise we're not gonna win this. Yeah, we lost. Okay, so I'll assault them one more time, and maybe I get a conquistador. We could, because I'm interested in continuing with the colonization efforts. There might be more provinces here that we would like to get. Well, I'll see to it. Well, it is happening again. The truce has ended and people are joining military coalition against me. How great is that? How great is that? I don't know how... unlawful territory, aggressive expansion, they will go away, but it's going to take forever. In the meantime, this would be a good time to attack Commonwealth. Unfortunately, what the fuck? Oh my god, I pressed enter and it entered into a war. God damn it. So as I was saying, this would be a good time to attack Commonwealth, but I'm not gonna to, because I'm risking another war with the whole Roman Empire. But yeah, it would be a good time, because France nor Papal States would join. Hungary would, which would pain me, but Scotland and Novgorod would fight on my side. Unfortunately, Genoa and Italy wouldn't. Why? Oh, they're already at war with Commonwealth. Okay, what gives? Commonwealth is at war. Second Italian conquest of the Papal States. Who are you fighting? Sicily? Sicily, Aragon, and Commonwealth. I don't really see Commonwealth sending their troops. Hungary is not at war with anyone. Worms joined into the coalition against us. I am almost certain that this time they won't attack, but I wouldn't bet my ass on it. It might be still they come and plow us, but still the stupid pirates here. Are we protecting the trade there? I don't think we are, yeah. I have completely abandoned this trade node. We earn a bait. That's at least something. Rebel uprising. Yeah, the general unrest is okay. And Bohemia has joined. Well, people should defend us in case of a war. Manpower low has been lost. Okay, we recovered most of our manpower. Still not building in Vern. Erstief has finished the fort. You are building a fort. And we're starting to make decent money again. I was thinking we could build something more in Gotland. Population here, yeah, could deserve it. So building a trade dockland would make sense, but their autonomy is very low. So this would be just for the trade power. And a bit of extra urban gravity. Trade power is not really that high. Maybe we ought to build a city hall instead. instead. Make a bit more sense. I also checked that our willow colony here in Africa is expanding fairly well. You can see that it already has 7,000 people living in the city, and I could maybe even speed it up if I invested a bit more. But could we upgrade roads? That's an interesting question. We could. Okay, let's upgrade roads here. And could we also upgrade the fort? Wow, we could. Okay, so it's gonna boost the overall gravity as well. And yeah, I wanted to build the town hall, but we can't really do that right now due to too low population. But once I get here, it's gonna be only a step to get a workshop, city hall, and then maybe the port's warehouse. I like this one, because once I get that, I can start expanding the... wait, why can't you build... It doesn't have a no harbor modifier. Oh, it requires a commune hall. Okay, we can do it in the meantime. Because I can start expanding and colonize, well, connecting these with the trade provinces to my overall empire, and I would like that. You know, having these would be useful. And eventually, if we get into a conflict with France or something, we might steal this from them as well. This colony is already done. Why are you guys here? Still can't colonize in Africa, huh? Oh, let's transport you back home. We can use you as the basis for the third army that I'm gonna get. Which I actually might start creating now. So you're gonna get me the cavalry unit and a coalhorn mortar. Yeah, I'm kinda okay with the army being this size. 2 more cannons for each would work well, but I'd much rather have an additional entire unit at my disposal. Okay, well, with that said, I guess this is the end of the episode. We're doing sort of okay. Not much really to mention. Enlightened absolutism. Yeah, let's get the idea cost lowered. These provinces in Finland are fairly developed, so there's not much I would or should want to do with them. Ah, they do have a really nice port though. So expanding here would not be bad. Same could go with Osterbolten and Romsa and all the other provinces. I'm gonna wait, and that's going to be what for the next episode. So meritocracy, spreading, good. We need to get rid of some of those penalties.